Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is a reading for the collective for the full moon in Pisces, September 2020. So September 1st into the 2nd of 2020. Full moon energy is a time when we are releasing, purging, getting rid of things that aren't working in our lives. We're kind of simplifying. At the same time, it's all in preparation for the new moon, where we set intentions for better things to come. So it's kind of like the full moon energy is kind of like a cleaning up house energy, where you kind of have to kind of get rid of things that aren't working, release, purge, heal, in order to clean the slate, in order to clear the path and prepare, right? So we get rid of the old to prepare for the new with the full moon. So I'm curious to see what this full moon energy will bring for you. So I'm going to start with a major arcana only tarot deck to give you the main energy of this full moon in Pisces for the collective. So let's take a look to see what the main energy is for this full moon in Pisces, September 1st into 2nd, 2020. One card, please. Okay. Look at that. The Empress. Beautiful Empress energy. Divine Feminine, Venus. Could be Taurus energy for some of you. Taurus people watching. Maybe somewhere in your chart as well. But it looks like if a lot of you are releasing things, it's to prepare yourself to birth something new. Because she is a very fertile energy. And she ushers in abundance for us with the Empress energy. So a lot of times, I always call this the Empress card the birth of a dream, because a lot of times you hold a manifestation and it takes some time to develop and then to be birthed into your physical everyday reality. And that's what it is. A lot of times the Empress is pictured very heavy and pregnant. I don't mean weight-wise heavy, but heavy as in she's carrying this big belly, right? And this is the thing, that beauty inside of her is gestating, whatever it is. It could be manifestation, could be a literal baby for some of you, maybe who are looking to get pregnant, or maybe you've gotten somebody pregnant, but very fertile energy, motherly energy as well. But at the same time, this is, like I said, that energy where we're birthing something, we're bringing something into our physical reality. And a lot of times it's an energy of waiting and gestating and having it develop and come to life. So again, like I mentioned earlier, the full moon is that time when we are preparing. We're preparing for the new things to come. In order to prepare, we have to clean up house. We have to kind of get rid of what's not working. Well, the Empress is kind of like a preparatory energy as well, because like any good mother, she's going to prepare in order to bring this baby into the world. You know, prepare as in, you know, set up a room, maybe buy supplies and clothes. You know, that's all in preparation of bringing this child, right, into the world. Likewise, if you're in the throes right now of taking care of business, right, cleaning up house, getting rid of what's not working in preparation of a manifestation to come, that is this Empress energy. Again, number 3 is all about expansion, growth, and manifestation, okay? And the steps that it takes to get there, and then having that then come to fruition. So Empress is very fertile energy, very abundant, very prosperous. So it's a preparatory energy to then birth something into the world. So I think with this energy, it's kind of giving me the vibes that some of you are setting intentions, planting the seeds of those intentions. And one of the steps that you're doing during the full moon is preparing for that to come. You could be preparing your body, mind, heart, spirit right now during this full moon time, maybe doing some full moon rituals as well to cleanse, to heal, to prepare yourself like the Empress would for the dream to come. So let's see what cards we get with the Empress. Let's get some additional tarot here. Wait, what was that? That fell out. What do we have? All right, so that would be the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Sorry, I'm awful with Roman numerals, by the way. So let's see if we can get two more. Let's see, full moon energy. Okay, look, full moon energy. And what do we have? We have the moon. We have the moon. There goes that Pisces energy. Let's see if we can get one more. Okay, and that's the Eight of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that you're clearing, all right? You're clearing, again, clearing the mind, clearing the heart, clearing the spirit. Because the Empress is wanting to birth something into her physical reality. But a lot of times when we're trying to manifest something into our physical reality, it can oftentimes be the mental energy that's kind of blocked or creating fear and anxiety with this Nine of Swords here that prevents this thing from coming into the world. Okay, but this Nine of Swords is basically saying, look, those anxieties, those fears, those worries, you have to clean house with those. You have to clear them up, clear them out to prepare space. This thing wants to be birthed here with the Empress, right? But the full moon is like saying, yeah, you don't know how everything's going to turn out on the other side of this. Because the moon does create illusions. It creates fantasy. Sometimes it is a dream, right? I said the birth of a dream earlier. It is a dreamlike state. It's also intuition and having to listen to your own inner guidance. How your intuition is speaking to you. And even though you don't see the way clearly, because with the moon, when you're walking by the light of the moon, you're not going to see everything, you know, as if it was bright as day, like the sun. So things are going to be a little hidden and veiled. And there's a lot of unknown in this energy. And it can make you feel a little doubtful or uncertain. This is also amplified by the fact that the Nine of Swords is here. Again, fear, worry, trepidation. So if you're worried about something being birthed into reality, just know manifestation is gestating as we speak. But a lot of what needs to be released, perhaps this full moon, is the worry attached to that manifestation and the outcome and what that might look like. Yeah, as you move forward into the unknown, after this shift, maybe after this cleansing, right, in preparation of new moon energy, after you let go of and move forward from this, you know, another thing that also has to get rid of is this Eight of Swords energy, which creates limitation. But as you move forward into the unknown, and you really don't know what lies ahead, it can create a little bit of that doubt. But the doubt, all it does is create more resistance with this Eight of Swords. It only creates more blockages and more hindrances and ideas of limitation. So what this is feeling like, if you're in the throes of manifesting something, it has the potential, right, with this card here, to be grown in fertile ground. So the manifestation that you're birthing right now, or you're gestating within you, you're laying it down on fertile ground with the Empress. But what needs to go with this full moon energy is the worry, the fear, and the limitation of your own mind that's maybe holding it back. The uncertainty that makes you think that maybe it can't be birthed into reality. But that's a lie. That's kind of a lie, right? Those are the lies we tell ourselves. Sometimes we can, you know, we don't give ourselves enough positive talk. Well, a lot of times we worry, we doubt, we fear our own power or what we're oftentimes capable of creating. But the Empress is telling you, this full moon time, right? You're clearing the space. You're clearing the worry of your heart and your mind over here with these two cards, the 8 and the 9. You're clearing the worries, the fears, and anxieties from your heart and your mind. And this is a matter of trusting intuition with the moon energy in order to help this thing grow and be birthed into your physical reality. So this really is about clearing away the mindset or the negativity or anything in your surroundings that would create a restriction or a limitation in your mind and your heart from the thing that you want to bring into your world. This is a matter of trusting your intuition, relying on that, relying on, I almost want to say, the stirrings and the internal navigation that you feel that Spirit's guiding you with, trusting that to bring something that you've planted the seed for in or on fertile ground, trusting that inner guidance to bring that forth. Again, it's this feeling of, with this card, of you taking the seed of your manifestation, actually putting it in the ground, putting it in fertile soil, and trusting that it's going to grow. Intuition will trust that it will grow. You don't plant something in the ground and pull it up basically to check to see how it's doing, right? Like if I plant a vegetable, I'll give you an example. I have sriracha peppers in my backyard, right? I'm not going to pull the plant from the ground to see how the roots are doing. Do you see what I mean? You can't do that. That's kind of like this. It's just more or less, you have to trust that it's growing. You have to trust that it's doing what it needs to do, and that it's growing and developing and gestating, or the manifestation is gestating the way that you're setting your intention for it to. The only thing, what this is telling me, the only thing that's really going to block the physical birth of this into your reality is the worry, the fear, and the anxiety attached to the outcome. That's what this is telling me, guys. So let's see if we can get some cards here to help us. Let's see if we can get 3 cards. Again, you're laying the ground for something prosperous and abundant to be birthed in your everyday life. You are planting the seed and setting the foundation for it is almost what it feels like. And this is a matter of trusting your intuitive guidance, trusting what you feel on the journey towards that manifestation coming into life, or coming to light and into your life. And removing with the full moon. Again, some of you might be doing full moon rituals to help with this, to release any negative mindset or ideas of restriction or limitation, to free yourself from that. In order to then, again, trust the process of this birth or this manifestation. All right, so let's see, 3 cards. All right, so we have message. We have protect. Look at that, and illumination. So this is telling me that what you don't see right now with the moon card, you're going to see it soon enough. You're going to have awareness. You're going to be illuminated or enlightened on that soon enough. You are protected through the process of this, okay? And trust, this is feeling like intuitive messages, spirit guide messages you get from the divine. Again, we have like a little, I'm sorry if there we go. You have like a little crescent moon here as well. So this is kind of feeling like intuitive messages, intuitive guidance. Also, even, I don't know, I know this doesn't look like a heart, but it felt like a heart for a second there when I looked at it. So maybe intuitive messages from the heart as well. You're protected through the process of this. You're going to have awareness on this manifestation of the Empress and what she's trying to birth. You're going to have awareness on this soon enough. You're going to get enlightenment on it. You're protected through the process of it, though. As you unlock certain aspects of the journey, this right here is basically saying you're going to get synchronicities. You're going to get messages along the way to help unlock things for you. and to make you more aware. It's like this feeling of seeing. You're going to see things that you didn't see before. You're going to see synchronicity. You're going to experience it. You're going to unlock certain things that you need to unlock to get you to the point where you can manifest this into your reality. So entrust intuitive guidance, entrust the synchronicity and the messages you get. They are unlocking certain things along the journey for you to bringing this into your world. You're going to get illuminated and you're going to be made very much aware. So intuition is key. You should probably be navigating a little bit more by that at the moment where, if you can't see where this is taking you, trust the guidance of your intuition more than anything in the midst of this waiting period. Let's see if we can get a playing card. Continue to clear your mind, clear your space, release fears. Let's see. One card, please. Wow. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, that's freaking awesome, okay? This is basically a strong, very strong foundational card. Can talk about wealth, prosperity, and abundance. Now, isn't the Empress that prosperity and abundance I was talking about from the get? In the very, very beginning, I mentioned how she's fertile, she's prosperous. I feel like some of you are trying to manifest your prosperity, your abundance, your wealth, maybe career, maybe a life purpose. A life purpose that will, help provide for you in some way. So again, this full moon is so imperative for you to clear your mind, clear your mind, heart, spirit from any worries or fears with that 9 of Swords, any fears of limitations with the 8 of Swords. Get out of your own box. Think outside of the box, right? That's the key. Think outside of the box. Think outside of the box of what you initially would assume or think is possible. Because in this case, anything is possible. We limit our mind here with the 8 of Swords. And sometimes our physical circumstances will limit the possibilities that are really available to us. This is telling you to think outside of your box as far as what you think is possible. Because the Empress is ready to manifest anything and everything. Anything can be created. Anything can be birthed. Any dream can be realized. That she's trying to tell you that, look, I can birth anything you want me to birth into your physical reality, but it's like, do you trust that it's possible? Do you think outside of your box enough to see that there's no such thing as limitation? Limitation is a paradigm we create for ourselves. That's what this 8 of Swords is saying. You don't have to live inside your box. You can think outside of it and make anything possible that you want to see possible. Empress is saying, I want to birth your manifestation into reality because you are possible. Any dream, any manifestation that you are trying to bring into your physical reality right now, I can help it grow on fertile ground, is what she's saying. Do you trust in yourself? Do you trust in your intuition? Do you trust in your own power? Do you see what you're capable of? Do you see how powerful your mind is? Again, the idea of this energy here saying you're protected. Synchronicity, the little message you get from your guides, or the little synchronicity, which is like the nuggets that you get from the universe. Those are signs, and they're helping you unlock. It's almost like saying, helping you unlock different levels of the game. Okay, so you level up. You unlock different levels of what you think is possible. And you see with not just your 2 eyes, but your 3rd eye. You envision, right? You see things through a spiritual eye. And that does enlighten you to what is possible in your physical realm. So the Empress is telling me, don't limit yourself to what you think is possible, because anything and everything is possible. Dream bigger, aim higher, think outside of your own box. Dream big or go home is kind of what I'm getting from this. Dream big or go home. And that 10 of Pentacles is saying, look, very fertile, abundant, prosperous energy here, very much in line with the Empress. So 10 of Pentacles is saying, look, you can create the foundation of a legacy of anything that you want to create for the future. You can set yourself up for the future right now. Visualize. Release fears, worry, anxiety. Get rid of the little voice that will tell you it's not possible, because that's a lie. Our heart says one thing, sometimes the mind will tell us, are you kidding? Are you serious? Are you joking? You know, your heart, your intuition feels that it's possible, but then the mind will come in to try to talk you out of it. And that's what this is saying over here with the 8 of Swords. Don't let the mental perception or the mindset limit you from what is truly available to you. The Empress is saying, if you give me the dream, I will plant it in fertile ground and I will birth it into reality for you. But you have to believe that it's possible and trust that I'll guide you there. Because your dream is my dream. And that energy that you want to see manifest, right? Because the energies are always around us at any given time. We want the energy of abundance. We want the energy of wealth. We want the energy of love. All that's always surrounding us at any given time, always, at all moments. And we deserve that. We deserve to have access to that. And we do. It's kind of like this feeling, I want it for you just as much as you want it for yourself. So let me help you. This is telling me that the vision that you have in your heart right now, the manifestation that you're building upon right now, that you are planting the seeds for right now, and that you are cleansing your energy, right, to prepare for, is very much set in the future with that 10 of Pentacles. So what you're creating right now is going to be a foundation for your future. What you free your mind of right now is going to create a clear path. Remove resistance. Then to allow this manifestation to be received in your everyday life. Because every manifestation starts within, right? Starts as a visualization, feeling in the heart. And we work with that energy to then bring it into our physical waking life. So all the work that you do right now, I almost want to say shadow work that you do right now in this full moon, is going to aid you, is going to clear the space that is needed to then bring this into your future, the new energy into your future. It's that preparatory work I mentioned earlier that needs to happen. And this full moon is the perfect time for that. It's setting you up for future goals with that Ten of Pentacles. Longevity. Things that are meant to last. A foundation that is strong as all heck. Maybe even future wealth. A career or life purpose that will provide well for you. Maybe even a happy home. Maybe it's even with the Ten of Pentacles, perhaps even a life partner energy that you're manifesting. But it's things that are meant to last. And it's earth energy, so it's tangible. It's something that you're going to be able to see with your own two eyes and touch with your two hands. And it might start with a dream. You're experiencing it and visualizing it in your inner world now. But it's very much real. So real that the Empress is saying she wants to make it a reality for you. So real inside your inner world that she can help you birth it into your physical world. So let's get a final oracle card for you. Pretty intense reading. Let's see if we can get a final oracle card for you for this full moon energy. Again, the feeling of unlocking certain things to get you there, to get you to that physical birth of your dream or manifestation. Your signs are everywhere. That's kind of what I'm getting from the message card and the illuminate card, but you have to be aware to them and awake to them. Signs are going to be unlocked and delivered to you, right? Communicated to you with the message card. But you have to be open. Your eyes have to, your spiritual eye really has to be open to then notice them and be aware of them, because those are kind of, every time you get one, it's like a thumbs up, a pat on the back, an arrow that's pointing to the next step, to the next thing that you should do, and telling you that you're on the right track. So let's even get a final oracle card for this full moon energy in Pisces. No dream is too big, okay? Just keep that in mind. No dream is too big. So get out of your own head, get out of your own box, the limitations that you place yourself in unnecessarily, because the Empress is ready to birth something for you, but you gotta let her, and you gotta clean your mind, or clear your mind, gain clarity and perspective in order to allow it to happen. Oh my gosh. All right, so there you go. There you go. Need I say more? Look at that. Birth. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. And that's pretty much exactly what I said throughout the whole reading. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. No dream too big. Okay, so dream big or go home. Get out of your own head as far as what you think is possible, because that does not apply in the realm of Empress, where she's trying to birth something big into the world. No dream is too big, okay? Incredible. So I'm going to finish this off with, I think I'm going to finish this off with some angel numbers, okay? I know you guys know that I roll the dice for angel numbers in usually my general readings for each zodiac sign. I don't really bother to do that too much with the full moon or new moon readings that I do for the collective, but you know, what the heck, I really feel drawn to do it. So let's see what numbers we get. If you're not familiar with this channel, what I do is I roll the dice for angel numbers. Angel numbers may confirm some things already said in this reading and or provide additional messages. I always tell you to Google the numbers and their interpretation based on whatever source you trust the most to give you the interpretation. So research that. I don't like to recommend a website to take you directly to a meaning of the numbers, because it could be a website you don't resonate with. And if I do that and you're not happy with the person's interpretation, you could lose the magic of the entire journey of finding the angel number. So I say do the research. You might come along and find some synchronicity, some nuggets from the universe along the way to researching the angel numbers, and that's all part of the fun and the journey. So again, I wouldn't want to give you a shortcut and have you, I guess, miss out on any of those synchronicities that perhaps Spirit wants to deliver to you. So let's go ahead and take a look to see what angel numbers we get for you. Look at that. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. So 445 is your angel number for this reading. Go ahead and look up that number, see what messages it brings to you. I'm going to leave you here. Much love to you during this full moon time. I know that it kind of might feel a little emotional, especially with the Piscean energy of the moon. You might be, trying to clear your mind, body, heart, spirit, and that's what you need to do to prepare for this manifestation that you are in the midst of birthing. So please go ahead and do that. Practice self-care while doing it. That's all part of the process. So I'm going to leave you here. If you feel that this has helped or connected or maybe confirmed something for you, let me know in the comment section down below. To support this channel, consider liking this video, sharing this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and also click the little bell so that way you get notified of future videos. That way you don't miss any, because I upload pretty often, and that way if you get notified, you don't miss any content. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box down below. It's just a matter of checking me out on Etsy, seeing what readings I have available, and you can book a reading whenever you feel guided to, okay? So much love to you, wherever you are in this world. Take care, much love, and keep shining.